Hide and Seek Alone is a scary Japanese game in which you play with a possessed doll. To play this game, you need a stuffed doll. It must have arms and legs, a bag of uncooked rice, enough to fill the doll, a needle and crimson thread, a sharp knife, a cup of salt. You also need to choose a small room or closet which will be your hiding place. Cut open the doll and remove the stuffing. Fill the doll with uncooked rice. In many Asian cultures, uncooked rice is believed to attract spirits. Clip your fingernails and put them inside the doll. This binds the doll to you. Sew the doll up with the crimson thread. Then tie up the doll with the rest of the thread. Fill the bathtub with water. Place a cup of salt water inside your hiding place. Choose a name for your doll. Naming a spirit makes it more powerful. At 3 AM, go to the bathroom, pick up the doll and say 3 times. Your name is the first it. Place the doll in the bathtub. Take the knife with you and go around the house, turning off all the lights. Switch on the TV and leave it on a static white noise channel. Go back to your hiding place, close your eyes and count to 10. Return to the bathroom with the knife in your hand. Say, "I have found you," doll's name, and stab the doll with the knife. Say 3 times, "Now doll's name is it," and put the doll and the knife back in the bathtub. Immediately run back to your hiding place and wait. At this point you may hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. If the doll is close, you will hear the white noise on the TV change. Apart from the sound of footsteps and things being moved around, some people have reported horrible smells, drastic changes in temperature and the TV suddenly switching off or the volume changing dramatically. Some have reported the sensation of being touched or pulled on. If at any time you feel the doll is about to find you, end the game. To end the game, take a mouthful of salt water. Keep it in your mouth, don't swallow it. Get out of the hiding place and start looking for the doll. The doll is not necessarily in the bathroom. It could be anywhere. Whatever happens, don't spit out the salt water until you find the doll. When you find it, pour the rest of the salt water in the cup over it. Then spit the salt water in your mouth over it as well. Say 3 times, "I win," and cut off the crimson thread. This is supposed to free the spirit and end the ritual. After this, make sure you dry the doll and burn or discard it later. There are some rules you should follow during this ritual. Don't stop this ritual halfway through. You must do it through to the end. Don't go outside of the house. Don't play this game for more than 2 hours or the spirit will become too powerful and will not leave the doll. You must be alone in the house when you play. You can play with friends, but if there is someone else in the house who is not playing, they will be in mortal danger if the doll finds them instead. When you are returning to your hiding place, don't look behind you. You must turn off all lights and keep very quiet while hiding. Don't leave your hiding place without salt water in your mouth. The doll will still be searching for you. If you are religious, take a symbol of protection from your religion into the hiding place with you. Another World is a creepy paranormal game from Japan. They say that if you perform this ritual in an elevator, you will be able to go to another world. However, you must be careful, because there is no guarantee you will be able to get back. To play this ghost game, you will need to find a building with an elevator and at least 10 floors. Take the elevator on the first floor. The elevator must be empty and you must get in alone. Go to the following floors in this order: 4th floor, 2nd floor, 6th floor, 2nd floor, 10th floor. If someone gets on while you are doing this, the ritual will not work. When you arrive on the 10th floor, press the button for the 5th floor without getting out of the elevator. When you reach the 5th floor, the doors will open and a young woman will get into the elevator with you. Don't talk to that person. As soon as she gets on board, press the button for the 1st floor. Instead of going down to the 1st floor, the elevator will go all the way up to the 10th floor. On the way up, you have one last chance to abort the game. If you press the button for a different floor, the ritual will not work. However, once the elevator goes past the 9th floor, there is no going back. There is only one way to ascertain if the ritual had been successful or not. If you have arrived at another world, you will be the only person in it. What happens from there on is unknown. But one thing is certain. The person who came abroad on the 5th floor is not a human being. To get back to your own world, you have to perform the ritual in reverse. However, there is no guarantee it will work. It's much harder to get back because you get disorientated and forget which elevator you came on, or somehow the elevator seems to get further and further away as you walk towards it. Satoru-kun is a Japanese urban legend about a game that people play to find out the answer to any question. If there is a question you need an answer to, Satoru-kun can help. According to the legend, Satoru-kun is a Japanese spirit who appears in the form of a young boy. He knows everything about the past, the present and the future and can answer any question he is asked. You just have to perform a ritual to summon him. To summon Satoru-kun, you need a mobile phone, some coins and a coin-operated public payphone. Insert the money in the public phone box. Dial your own mobile phone number. Repeat the following chant. Satoru-kun, Satoru-kun, please come here. Satoru, Satoru, please show yourself. Satoru, Satoru, please answer me if you are there. After that, hang up the public payphone and turn off your mobile phone. If you did everything right, you will receive a phone call from Satoru-kun within 24 hours. When he calls the first time, Satoru-kun will tell you where he is. Then he will hang up. He will call you several times, and each time he will be closer and closer to where you are. The last time he calls, he will say, "I'm behind you now." This is the time to quickly ask your question. There are some rules you should follow during this ritual. Don't turn around or try to look at him. Don't touch him. Don't call him if you don't have a question to ask. When he's behind you, don't delay. Ask the question immediately. If you break any of these rules, you will die, and Satoru-kun will drag you down to hell.